She says, "My people know movement. We know the signs of the seasons and the sound of Kokum's sigh and the first breath of spring." I say, "My people know movement. We know how to drive from one side of the other side of this settlement, text our mothers, and give up abortions for Lent. As if a choice were like chocolate or Pepsi. Speak for yourselves, my body isn't a luxury." She says, "Where do your roots draw their moisture? What land holds your blood? Where do you come from?" I respond, "I am lost. My mother was raped outside a McDonald's in the buckle of the Bible Belt. She birthed me on a table, and I was put into a basket and given to a foster family, who kept me warm until I was imported into Canada. Kanata, Huron-Wendat word for settlement. My stomach hasn't settled yet from all this movement. Maybe my people think that if we keep driving and flying and diving and running away from dying, they won't notice that we're still here. Like how a swarm of locusts descends on a patch of next year's pantry, leaving the farmer to wonder what the fuck just happened, and how is she going to feed her babies now that each leaf and stalk have been mawed off. Yet the three sisters remain standing. The ruffle of bean pod against squash vine, against the ear of the corn that hears her stories of all that came before Tim Hortons and Starbucks, before Columbus landed in upchuck blankets of smallpox. So she says, "What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it?" Now I was trained in a proper Anglican school, and I knew the right thing to do would be to ignore her and follow the priest's words. "Thou shalt love thy neighbor, unless they're Indian, in which case thou shalt build a nuclear plant in their backyard and steal all of their babies. Sincerely, Amen." What, did you think a woman would have said it? No doubt she could have written it, but a man would have still taken credit. Then I realized I haven't been to church in 5 years or so, and to go around blaming the minions in the pews is really just a way of escaping responsibility. I didn't write the Indian Act or build any residential school. Yeah, nor did I write Second Sex or build the smart car, but I seem to have no trouble taking ownership of them. I can't control what comes out of Stephen Harper's mouth that makes him look like an idiot. Oh yeah, did you get the memo? Canada does not have a history of colonization. But I can control what comes out of my mouth, like all those flippy-dippy sonnets about the earth and the elements, without stopping to think that my little movement is running around in white circles. All this hype about solar power as if it were a new invention. What kind of power do you think folks have been using since the ass crack of time to make dried meat, Saskatoon berry cakes? I say, it's time I put my Facebook posts and bumper stickers into action. She says, it's about time.